Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's tutorial we are going to be creating cloning effects on Capcut. Cloning effects, you might have seen all these videos that someone is playing double character, like a twins kind of effect where someone is playing person A and person B, and then you can see the both person on the same frame as if they are like twins, something like that. So without further ado, let's just start. Let me play what we are going to be creating for you guys to see.
Patrick, guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name na? Wetin happen? No be how I dey call you, just keep quiet like say you no dey hear me. How far na you dey go dat beach party? No, I no go any beach party. I no get money. I know wahala na. How far na? Any shout? Why you dey ask me for food now? I be your house boy. Oga no dey ask me for food. I no be house boy.
Okay. so so you have seen it. This is what we are going to be creating. First of all, let me start by stating that for you to achieve this kind of effect, you must record your video on a tripod. Your phone, you must place your phone on a tripod. Make sure that your phone is balanced, is stable, and is not shaking in any form. So having said that, another thing is that you must make sure that you do everything in one take. What I mean is that once you start recording your video, you do not get to cut it until you have finished recording the first person and the second person. So like for you to, when you are recording it, you have somebody. First of all, you share the screen into two. So you stand in one side of the screen, then and act as the first person. Then when you are done acting as that first person, you now go to the second side of the screen and be acting as a second person while reacting to what the first person is has been saying, if that makes sense. So and then you make sure that you maintain a bright lighting condition. Make sure that there is no too much shadow on your shot, and the lighting position did not change, the lighting situation did not change. So and then you can actually have somebody that will be reading the other person's lines, or acting as the other person. When you are done with the first person, you guys will now swap position. You now go and act as the second person. So that is what you need to keep in mind. First of all, make sure you record your video on your phone on a tripod, and make sure it's stable and balanced and static. Record everything on one take, and then make sure that your lighting situation is stable, or better still, you can just do it on a bright what's it called. So okay, you guys have seen what we are going to be creating right now, so let's just get started. So I'll start by creating a new project, and I'll look for that video. I think this is the video. First of all, let me play the video for you guys to see. So you see that this is at the point where we were trying to like set up the camera. This is my guy, shout out to you, Emmanuel. So he was the one that actually helped me with the second person reaction. Then when I finish recording acting as this first person, we now swap positions. He now went to this other side. So first of all, we started by balancing the phone on a tripod, and then we rehearsed. You can see we are trying to get the positioning. I was on this left hand side for the first person. Then once we are done, I moved to the other side. So you can see, as I was saying, that you can get somebody that is going to be reading out the other person's reaction for you and stuff like that. So first of all, this video, when I recorded it, I I didn't have I didn't have what's it called, like a phone tripod, so I had to just look for camera tripod and just balance it somehow to make sure that it's stable. So at the end of this video you'll be seeing some kind of lapses, some kind of what's it called, some kind of loopholes, because of the fact that I did not use a phone tripod and it's not balanced, and so at some point it was shaking and stuff. So if you want to create this effect, make sure that you use a phone tripod to record your own, and your video is balanced and straight. So let's start now. I'll add the video. So once I'm done adding it, this is the video on Capcut. I will now go to the point where the action start. First off, let me increase the volume so that I can hear what they're saying very well. I increase the volume. I go to where the action start. All this point, we are still trying to like make sure, get the framing right, make sure that we are not out of shot, and then we maintain the positions that we've marked for the first person and the second person. So we're just going through the script, the makeshift. I just quickly wrote this script. Then we have not started. Let me go to the point where the action started. I think it's from here.
Patrick. I'll call you. Patrick. Patrick. Patrick.
So this is where we started acting. So I'll split it here and I'll delete the part that I don't want. So then I'll go forward to when I finish acting the first person. I'll go forward to when I finish acting the first person, and okay, see. I think it's at this point. Then I will split it again and then go to where I started acting the second person, where the action starts.
Patrick.
Okay, the second person action start from here. So I'll split it again and I'll delete the other one. So what we now have on the timeline now is just the two clips of me acting as first person and me acting as the second person. So this other clip now, make it an overlay. So I'll click on it and then I'll come to overlay. So once it's on overlay, you now move it to the beginning. So you align everything. You align the two clips to start from the same point. So as you can see it now, this overlay simply means that you've positioned the clip one at the top, one at the bottom, as you can see. So there's a clip at the top, there's a clip at the bottom. So at this point now, any adjustment, say for instance you crop anything from this overlay now, it will be revealing what is on top of it, if that makes sense. So that's what it means, like you've aligned the two clips side by side. So any adjustment you make at to the one on the overlay, it will be revealing what is at the top clip. So now how are we going to achieve this effect? So once I click on it, click on the overlay, I'll go to mask. What we simply want to do is to mask out the portion of the video that we don't want, which is the portion of the video that is showing this my guy, a man that is reading out the response of the second person that that is acting with me, if you understand what I mean. So I will now go to mask. Sorry, I'll go to mask, and I'll click on rectangular mask. You see, as soon as I click on rectangular mask, now it's not showing like the other part of the video, because what I've done is that I've masked, like cut out the part of the other video that I don't want. So this is why you need to, like, your video need to be stable and static. So if I move this mask around now, you can see. So I will now increase it to cover so this is exactly what I want. Now for this thing, now you can see that underneath this yellow outline box of the mask, you can see a arrow facing down, like two arrow facing down. That arrow is actually for feather, to soften the edges a bit. So the more you bring it down, the more the feather will be, the more intense the feather will be. So if you reduce it a bit, what I just need to do is just to feather it like maybe 3 or 4 or 2, just that, so that the edges will just be a little bit soft. So once I get it right, you can see that there's a straight line in between the two videos now. So that's why I need to like feather it, so that line will not be visible. So I think I need to feather it. Okay, there. You can see that the line is no longer visible now. So that's the essence of that feather. And on this particular frame that you are seeing now, you can see that the line of the POP is not matching. On top of it, this first line on top, you can see that is not on a straight line. This is because my video was not recorded on a tripod, like on a phone tripod. It's just a makeshift tripod, and it's not straight and it's not balanced. So that's why I was telling you that for you to achieve this video, for you to achieve this effect, you must record your video on a tripod and make sure that it's balanced and stable, and there's no interference whatsoever during your during your recording process. So now you can see that we have our video. We have our video. You can see
Patrick.
Guy, what's happen now? Why you shout my name?
so at this point now, what you need to do now is to cut out the voice of the person that you don't want. That's the person acting temporarily with you, in this case now, which is Emmanuel, my friend. So you cut out his voice and edit it such that by the time the first person finish talking, the second person will respond. By the time the second person finish talking, you just be doing like how you edit your videos normally. When the person talk, you see the other person reaction and like that. So how do you do that? We come now and play. First of all, you know that the overlay is the person on the right, while the video is on the person on the left. So we start by muting the overlay video. We come to volume. Let's mute this one now. The reason why we are muting it is because now the two videos are playing simultaneously because they have been aligned together. So if you are playing the two together, the voice will be clashing, so it will be confusing for you to identify which one is which one. So but now I've muted the overlay. So if I play the first one, by the time the other person start talking, I will mute the audio from that point. So let's play.
Patrick.
Mo wetin happen na? Why dey?
Patrick.
I think it's from this point. Let's play it again.
Patrick.
Mo wetin happen na?
Patrick.
So I will cut it, I'll split it, split, and then I will now mute this one now. Then I'll come and unmute this overlay so that I can get the person on the right, his voice. I will do it and play.
Patrick.
So I think it's from here. Then I will split it. Then I will now mute, because this one now is the voice of the person that I don't want, which is my friend that is helping me get my reaction. So I'll mute it. So by the time you play it now, this is what you have.
Patrick. Guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? Wetin happen?
How far na? You dey go that beach?
So you can see now it's making sense.
Patrick.
It's making sense now. You know, see.
Wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? Wetin happen? Dey shout my name. Wetin happen?
At this point, you split it again, and then you mute this one. So once you are done, you play it.
Patrick. Guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? Wetin happen? Wetin happen?
So at this point, you just be muting and unmuting for you to be able to recognize the voice of the person that you don't want, and then the voice of the person that you want, and then edit it to make sense, so that when person A finish talking, person B will continue. So that's what I'm doing basically.
How far na? You dey go that beach party? That one where that babe dey invite us.
So this is the voice of the person that you don't want. You mute it.
Guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? Wetin happen? You dey shout my name. Wetin happen?
So once the person start talking, you split it again, and then you unmute.
Guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? No be how dey call. You just keep quiet like say you know.
As you can see, at this point, the what's it called, the person's um what's it called, the person is still showing at the background a bit. That's because maybe the mask is too big. So you go into the mask, see, I think this is okay, so we play.
They shout my name. I no be how they call. You just keep quiet like say you no dey hear me. How far na you go that beach party?
I no dey go anywhere. I no get boys. I no dey go anywhere.
That beach party. Beach party.
So at this point you split it again, and then
I no dey go anywhere. I no go anywhere. I no dey go anywhere. I no.
then you mute.
Go that beach party.
I no get boys. Get boys.
You get one.
Oya na no
No
wahala.
wahala. How far na you get one.
Oya na no
No
wahala.
wahala. How far na you shout dey there? Why you shout dey there? Why you ask me for?
You split again, and then you mute. So what you are doing basically is to mute the voice of the person,
Get boys.
voice of the person that you don't want.
You shout dey there. Why you ask me for? You ask for. You ask for.
So that I will just, let's play, let's see what we have.
Patrick, guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? I no be how they call. You just keep quiet like say you no dey hear me. How far na you go that beach party?
Get money.
You no get one. You know how far na any shout dey there? Why you ask me for? You ask for. You ask for.
So you can see that from beginning towards the middle, towards into the middle of the clip, I've gotten the arrangement of the voice right by muting the ones I don't want. That's the person acting temporarily with me. Mute the person's voice, and then when it's my time to speak, I unmute my own voice and bring it and make it loud so that you can hear what I'm saying. So basically that's how you edit, mute the audios that you don't want and unmute the ones that you want. By the time you finish arranging them carefully, you get the final result of what I played for you initially when we started. So because I don't want to bore you with this part of it, I'll just skip it to skip the process. You already gotten the idea of how to do it, so you can just take your time and arrange it. Unmute the one you want to unmute, then mute the one that needs to be muted, and then I'll just skip to the ending part so that we see our final result. So these are our final results. Let's play it so that we can see.
Patrick, guy, wetin happen na? Why you dey shout my name? Wetin happen? No be how they call. You just keep quiet like say you no dey hear me. How far na you go that beach party? I no go any beach party. I no get one. I know how far na any shout. Why you dey ask me for food now? Abi you ask boy? Oga no dey ask me for food. I no dey ask boy.
So that's it. If you follow the process the way we started from beginning, you should arrive at this final point, where you have everything arranged according to the way you want it. you know don't forget the tips of achieving this particular effect. Make sure that you have a stable lighting condition, and then you record your video on a phone tripod. Make sure it's stable and static. Do everything on one take. Don't cut it. By the time you finish recording the first person, you move over to the other side, record the second person before you cut, and then import your video to Capcut. By the time you cut out the unwanted part, lay them as overlay, and then use the marks to max out the part that you don't want. Feather it such that it will not be too much, and then the edges will be soft, and then you get a good result, after which you now start cutting it and deleting or muting the audio of the person that is acting with you temporarily. So if you have done that, you should arrive at this position where we are. You can see, should arrive at this. So that is our class for today. Please, if you have any comment, if you have any questions, you can drop it on the comment section. I'll respond to you. You can ask any questions. I'll be dropping another tutorial next week. Tutorial on how you can edit your skits, your short films that you recorded with your phone. Now you can edit it here on Capcut on your phone. So please stay tuned to this channel, like my videos, subscribe to the channel, share my videos with your friends and your family that are Capcut enthusiasts. Please, let's grow this community. I'll be dropping Capcut videos on this channel. Please support and subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. I'll be responding to you guys. Please stay tuned, stay happy until I come your way again next week. My name is Boy King. Please spread love and be positive. Thanks for watching. Bye.